And off the top tonight, we begin with breaking news out of the Florida Keys.
Right, a small plane crashing near Bahia Honda State Park.
Plane went down around 1:30 Saturday afternoon.
We're told Florida Fish and Wildlife, they performed a search and rescue.
So the call came in, my Carbyne was open at the time. We sent the link over to him to acknowledge. So we were able to see it was in the water, which is one of the worst places for something to happen because water brings on a whole nother dangerous level. The good thing with Carbyne is we were able to get the breadcrumbs. We were constantly getting the GPS update.
The biggest issue before Carbyne was where was the last cell tower it pinged off of and all that stuff. But Carbyne's direct, right to the point.
Coast Guard that got the call had total different coordinates and they were not in the same area.
This cuts response times in, I would say, half, at least. That in and of itself is gonna save lives. My favorite is the share feature of the video, where an officer can see and they can be, I know where that bridge is at.
Now we have in real time coordinates as it's happening, not an update every 5 minutes.
They were able to get that pilot safely back on their boat and back on land.
He survived this crash. His injuries are non-life-threatening.
So 80% of the calls we're receiving, we're using Carbyne.
We receive search and rescues out on the water or inland in the woods. It was on Collier County. There was 3 Russian-speaking individuals in the middle of Big Cypress National Preserve. It's very bad woods, it's swamp, and they were kind of stuck. Then I sent them the link. I told them, I'm gonna send you a link to Carbyne, and they clicked it. As soon as it opened, I got their exact location. They were in the middle of the whole preserve.
A lady called in saying she was lost on her paddleboard in 10,000 islands. And she basically been going around in circles and it was getting dark. She was frantic. I sent her the phone number. She quickly accepted it. And once I was able to tell her that I could see her, she calmed down immediately. Just knowing that someone's watching you, you know, is like an ease, like, hey, I know where you are. In and of it, I know for me personally, I would like that. Okay, the people that need to help me can already see me. You know, before we're like, okay, we trying to ask question after question. Okay, where are you at? Well, there's water and trees. I also was able to use the share feature. So I sent the link, the event ID to my officer, and my officer was able to see it on his laptop, and he shared that with Fire Rescue, and Fire Rescue was able to go out there and save the woman right where she was. I know my lieutenant called in here and he was like, hey, that was awesome.
With the technology that we're bringing to the centers, it is, and I'll say this, it's a game changer. And knowing that you've saved response time for your responding officers, that can be a matter of a life and death. So we've seen Next Gen 911 evolve. People say future gen, I said it's the now gen, where we're able to help the residents, tourists, anyone in the public get the emergency services that they need in a timely manner.